Oh man. I am not healthy. I'm not right. I'm not okay. As the girl just said, she was like, man, you're in cursive right now. I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm in cursive. My brain's in cursive. I'm back from the desert. I got cooked. I got absolutely fried. Oh God, I'm so tired. I drove back this morning. I have slept a collective 5 hours the whole weekend, and it hurts my body and soul. But I have ample stories. I got some bangers. Oh man, what a day, what a day. I'm gonna try and pull up video evidence and photo evidence. All right. You look like you've aged 5 years in 3 days. I feel like I have. All right. To give you an idea, obviously I've been trying to put on weight and work out more, and then I hurt myself, so I did not get to go to the gym, but I'm back on that. I weigh myself regularly. You know, I'm just trying to see. I think an ideal weight for somebody who's 6 foot is like 175, 180 pounds, right? Normally I'm at like 170, and I've been trying to pump up those numbers. I weighed myself today, 162. Bro, I dropped 8 pounds this weekend. It's got to be all water weight. It has to be. I mean, well, that and the fact that I didn't even eat. Oh man, what up, Eric? Holy shit. All right. I'm gonna let people trickle on in before we get into it because you know I don't want to tell it more than once. But I can tell you that it was a lot of fun. I can tell you I'm excited to be back, and I can also tell you that I am terrified that I have to go to New Orleans with Cheney on her birthday this weekend, Friday. Oh my God, yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Choo choo. It's gonna be a lot of neck looks red. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super tan. I'm tanner. I'm not tanner, dude, but I'm tanner. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, man. I'm really looking forward to New Orleans. I actually realized that I have never in my life been on a vacation with friends for anything other than music. Like the only time I've ever traveled out of town with friends is to go to a music festival, EDC. That's pretty much it, right? Like, this is gonna be my first real vacation, I'll call it. Which is, I mean, we're still going to a music festival, but that wasn't the point. The point's for Cheney's birthday. I'm stoked to see Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're playing on Sunday. What about PAX? That was work. And you went where exactly? Well, didn't you go on a cruise? Yeah, the cruise was a music festival. I promise you, I have never spent any meaningful time with my friends. Oh my God, I came home with so many bangers. And all right, I swear to God, I spent half of my time at this festival shazamming. Oh my God. We're talking like 20,000 play heaters that are just being I was just like, it's so good. Oh my God. And there's so many more that I won't even be able to find. I'm so sad. I'm going to put them in the premium selects. But like, I had no service. Did you make a list for the stories? No, I didn't make a list. Yeah, the song command is actually working and it's really good now. So it is on a cooldown of 15 or like 30 seconds because you don't need to spam it. But like, yeah, I'm gonna raw dog. Jesus, give us a playlist now. I'm older and your voice is non-existent. You know what's fucked? It's not that. I mean, my voice does sound rough, but it's not as bad as it was. And on top of that, it's not even as bad as it was in the group. Like the rest of the group legitimately lost their voice. My good friend Stu, who invited me out there, it was his birthday weekend, could not speak the second day. And the third day, very, very, very rough hoarse. But like, when I mean like, you know when you're hoarse sometimes and you can like make noises? None. He was a mute. He had to text on his phone and show us what he wanted to say. It was funny. Not for him though. Did Pizza Hut supply the food? No. What kind of stew? STU. Not STEW. No, so yeah, Pizza Hut did not supply the food. Zesty, thank you for the 43. Shizzy, thank you for the 57. Creation Eyes, thank you for the 28. I saw a bunch of you guys gifting subs earlier. I really do appreciate that. Looks like Tubbo. Appreciate it, man. Old Muskie. Let's Berserk. Appreciate the gifted subs. Tuning in from the Twitch.com desktop app is dead. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to me that people like you even existed where you were using the desktop app. And you know what? Here's why I say this. And it's not like a slight on you, but like why? It's a completely different window that operates the same as a browser. So like, why wouldn't you just want it all underneath a browser, right? Like, you know, like why? But on a phone, obviously it makes sense. Yeah, and no extensions. Oh my God. The window opened up on my other screen where it's supposed to go, you know? Yeah, that's fit. You know what? Fuck it. Ease of use. Who cares? If it works for you, it works for you. But hey, now you should install BTTV and 7TV and Frankerface Z and live the big life, okay? I feel like his subconscious needs to sabotage his career. No, listen. Listen, there's a reason why no more drinking episodes exist, okay? With me in them. And there's also a reason why I'm not going on PKs often. It's not because I want to. It's not because I don't like the guys. It's just like I'm the most used guest on that podcast. I need a break, you know? Been on 24 times. I did not get into Lud's Fortnite tournament. Unless he texted me recently, but he did not. Or, yeah. RIP. Pain. But you know what? I don't see him replying to anyone. But also, you know what? I feel like he's trying to work with, like, upcoming streamers because he's done a bunch of shit like that. So, that is cool, okay? Yeah. The stream is hurting your brain to try and compose sentences. It is. When I tell you, like, it's not that I'm not used to being this ruined after a weekend at a music festival. It's just that this one was particularly fucked, and in a good way, but in an exhausting way. And the fact that like I don't know how else to explain it, but like I do feel like my brain is in cursive. Yeah, my body is back home. My body's back home. My soul's in the desert. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's pretty spot on. Yeah. All right. Well, we can start with the story time then. What was more stressing, EDC or this? stressing. I don't think stressing is the right word. Which one did more of a toll on my body? This, which is shocking, I know, because you would assume that a 3-day festival that starts at 7 p.m. and goes to, or 5 p.m. and goes to 7 p.m. and goes to 5 a.m. every single day at night in Las Vegas in a desert 40 minutes from the strip would be more exhausting, but I promise you it is not. I spent a lot of time, by the way, is anyone going to EDC? I'm sure that there's maybe one or two of you. But if any of you are going to EDC, then keep an eye out for some announcements coming soon. But EDC goers, you know what? I say I'm sure, but I'm not. I live in Vegas. There we go. Yeah, we've got some good stuff. I'll be watching the stream though. Hell yeah. We've got some good stuff coming up. But I want you to pay attention to that. Anyways, I was thinking about my plans for Vegas because that's coming up on the 22nd or the 20th. Oh my God, I forgot about this song. This song's so good. And yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Run it back. Not that one. Not that one. What the fuck? What is going on? Banger. No, I'm sorry. I just really wanted to listen to these two songs again. You know when you find a new song and you're just like, yeah, that's the one. Is this demos? No, it's not. I wish. But I absolutely am going to reach out to some of these artists because, like Far and High, the song that I'm about to put on eventually is, they only have 20,000 monthly listeners, and the song is like, I have a incredible fetish for like 80s, 90s, like punchy disco house. It is I'm pretty sure that it's just what happens when you're white and you hit 28. Like, there's nothing that you can stop. You can't stop the disco. So it just like, I don't know. I love it. And it's so good. And I just want to like cyan and pink lasers and, just like forever. So a lot of the music that was played this weekend was like that. And when I tell you that I probably lost my voice from going, oh yeah, banger, that's probably why. I mean, oh my God. Guess I gotta send you some tunes then. Muzzy Bear, yeah, probably. Demos at nightmoderex.com, please. The dubstep Wook pipeline always ends at house music. We already know this already. Listen, okay. All right, let's get into the story time, okay? Because we're going to be for a while. Was it Desert Hearts? Yes. So, I just spent the last weekend at Desert Hearts Music Festival in Lake Paris, California. This was the first time that I've ever been to a Desert Hearts. My friend Stu and his fiance invited me 3 years ago, before COVID, and I agreed. I was a different man back then. I was a little bit younger, a little bit more, like, spry. So, of course, I agreed. And so, Desert Hearts, I was also maidenless. So, Desert Hearts, for those of you who don't know, is a label collective, I'll call it, of house musicians run by Lee Reynolds, who is a 40-something... How old is he? Age. Oh, he's 69. Oh, he is old. Oh. Wait. Is he 69? No, he's not. That was a shit. Yeah. Everybody loves Lee Reynolds, the 40-something desert party DJ who never sleeps. Yeah, he's like 48, but he looks 112. Okay? Like, I can't explain to you. This man looks older than time itself, but he's oh my god, he's so funny. I mean, he's great, by the way. He's just like, God, this song's so fucking good. Oh, there's nothing better than finding new music and you're just like, yup. Oh my god. All right, so is he an Elden Ring boss? Yeah, he probably could be. So I went to Desert Hearts this weekend I'm 29. Oh my god, I'm 29. I did just say I was 28, but I forgot I am 29 as of like a month ago. So I agreed to go to Desert Hearts, and I knew that this was going to be a tough festival for a couple reasons. It's traditional camping. Usually it was held on an Indian reserve, which is cool for a variety of reasons. One of them being that they don't abide by the same federal laws as the rest of the U.S., so you can do things like set up random impromptu bars and casinos at the festival, so you just wander around the tents and you can just like fucking like somebody just has a bar that they've just decided to make today and whatever, right? Lawless wasteland of fun in the desert. However, for whatever reason, they were not able to secure the space at the Indian Reserve that they had traditionally done it, so they had to change shit. What did they change? The venue. You can't keep everything the same for a long time, right? You got to keep it mixed up. And I think this was a great idea because they put it at Lake Paris, which is in the desert, about an hour and a half east of LA, between Coachella and LA, in a man-made lake that's like 2 miles wide. And it's a campground in the middle of fuck all nowhere. There's zero self-service. I'm talking one bar maybe at the tent site 10 minutes away from the lake, but it is out there. So I knew it would be tough because like it's traditional camping and I'm not built for that. I am a soft bitch made twink and I need showers, running water, hot water especially, and I just need to sleep. Sometimes I hate camping. I just do. I don't like it. Even since like the Boy Scouts, like I don't like it. So, the good news was that this place was an established campground, and for a change of pace, it had RV hookups, showers, bathrooms that weren't porta potties, right? And I was like, fuck yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna do it. Side note, I literally did not take a shower the whole weekend, so clearly that didn't... and you'll understand in a minute. So I had the CSGO tournament, which we finished 9th, by the way, in the AT&T Annihilator Cup, which is incredible because we wanted to finish 15th overall, and 13th was a stretch goal, so finishing 9th slotted your boy a classy $9,000 and a nice stroke on the ego. But I ended that stream and I immediately got into my car and I left Grizz with the girl and I drove. And I drove for 3 hours because there was Friday traffic, 3 accidents, and it took me 3 hours to go 62 miles. But I got out to Lake Paris at around 8 p.m. Once I got there, it was getting dark. I mean, it was dark, and I realized that I had standard parking. To give you an idea of the festival, there's a couple tiers of whatever you can just like park in standard parking. That's for people that want to like day trip it or, you know, whatever. Then there's camping parking where you bring your car to the campsite and you unload your tent and everything, and right, that's where all my friends were. And then there's premium parking, which is just like next to the stage, set up your tent. And so I gave my tent to Stu and Caitlin so they could set it up because they left on Thursday, and they did that, which was great. However, when I pulled into the standard parking, what I was unaware of is that the scale of the map of Desert Hearts does not really translate well on your cell phone. And you're like, yeah, dude, it's just up here, take a left, take a right, and you're in the campsite. Well, it's a 5,000 person festival, right? So it's got to be pretty big. So I had my shopping cart, my grocery cart, and all my shit in it, plus my suitcase. And I pushed that suitcase and that cart uphill for 15 minutes to get to the campsite. It was 1 full mile away, all right? Uphill. And so I'm sweating, and I'm getting to this campsite, and I'm looking for my friends. There's 5,000 people here, and I'm trying to find the campsite for a tent that I don't know what it looks like because I borrowed it from Oreo, and they just sent a picture and then a circle on a map, and they're like, we're here. So I'm like, all right. So I'm walking around and sweating, and I think I'm at the right place, but I'm like standing here with all my luggage a day late at the top of this campsite. There's 2 like pop-up tents and like maybe 10 people that I've never seen before sitting there staring at me. Like they're in a circle just chilling. And I'm like waiting to see a friend. And then I see my friend Stu. I'm like, oh, hey, Stu. And it's at that point that we all realize, like, hey, yeah, I'm in the right place. These people are like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? Like, all this stuff. So I get in there, get unpacked. It is the desert. So the cool thing about the desert is that it's very hot and very cold. People think that, I mean, a lot of people think the desert's just only hot. Just not. It was like 88 degrees during the day and 50 at night, and windy, like 9-10 mile an hour wind, fucking frigid. But it was super good to be outside in a festival. I had a giant fur coat that I like, kind of like like one of the themes of the festival is fur coats at night. So, I mean, everybody had a fur coat of a variety. Oh my God, it was so nice. First of all, shout out to the women. They know what they're doing. I bought an extra large woman's fur coat. Incredible. I'm going to wear it EDC, wearing it. Like anytime it gets below 50, so good. So day one, right? I get there at 8. The thing with Desert Hearts is that it's unique. It's unique in that EDC is from 7 p.m. No, technically it's from 5 p.m. to 5:30 a.m., right? That's 12 and a half hours of music for EDC. Desert Hearts is 24/7. It's not 7 days, but the music starts at 11 a.m. on Friday and does not stop until 12 a.m. today. All right? Or 12 p.m. today. The festival ended 2 hours ago. All right? I left this morning. The festival ended 2 hours ago. The music literally does not stop the whole time. Each set is 2 hours long, and it is quite the journey. I mean, when I say that I've never seen a collective people so gazeboed in my entire life, I truly mean it. I don't know how half of those people exist or are alive or function, but it was not as bad as EDC nights, as in like what? It was colder than EDC and it was windier. It was not as windy as EDC during the bad times, but I much prefer EDC weather to that because it was so fucking hot in the day. But like the first night, it was a ton of fun. I basically stayed up till 9-ish in the morning, saw the sunrise over the lake because I hadn't seen the lake, right? Which was so pretty. Desert sunrises, desert sunsets, untouchable. So good. They just really are that pretty. And yeah. So let me show you guys some photos and stuff and give you like a rundown of stuff. Make sure there's no nudes on here. All right. Okay. Yeah, my nudes. All right. This is kind of how I'm going to set the tone here. All right. This is the guy who checked me in security. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. All right. This dude had half his face shaved. So on the other side, he has no hair. On this side, he has a handlebar mustache and green hair. On this side, there's no hair. He was, I mean, when I tell you that, well, all right. So the rule set is like no glass in the park. You can only bring like a maximum of 2 drinks per person into the festival grounds. No coolers. Like, you know, we want to keep everything. When I got there, okay, I emptied an entire handle of Tito's vodka into a Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce bottle that I had cleaned out, as well as a Hidden Valley Ranch bottle, because I didn't want to bring in glass. And so when I tell you that I went through the security, the guy popped my trunk and like just stared at, like, didn't even move anything. It was like, all right, you're good to go. And I was like, are you sure? You want to, are you sure you don't want to just like dig around in there? I worked really hard on these. Are you sure you don't want to just look at these or just make sure there's no glass in there? Didn't even check. And oh my God, when I tell you that I was standing, like day 2, I'm standing on the dance floor or whatever, and I see this giant man like, I got it, like Armenian, like middle, just huge dude, carrying in one hand a giant jar, one of those like dill slice jars of pickles in one hand, and a double size handle of whiskey in the other, and he was doing swigs of both. And I'm like, I looked at it and I just went, oh, come on! They're both glass. And there's so much of it. And it was so comical. I'm telling you, he was 6'8", like 350. He was one of the biggest people I've ever seen. So it was so funny to me because the jar of pickles looked like this in his hand, and he was just going like this. Palming a handle of Jack Daniels. Oh my God, it was wild. He was huge. So anyways, this is the guy that was, yeah, so I did that. Clearly this guy did not check anything at all. But I got here at 8. Took like 30 minutes to get through the security. I don't even know what this is. A lot of these are gonna be me trying to record music for so I could like ID. Oh, this song was so good, and I don't know. It didn't. Oh my God, I couldn't Shazam it, dude. This song. Oh God. Anyways, the video's so low quality. Oh my God. All right, so one of the cool things, and I hope that I have a good photo of it. That's RV. Here's one of the totems. Okay, probably one of the best dress festivals I've been to since Coachella. Probably some of the most creative people out there. All right, so like the totems and shit were really, really, really cool. And very interesting. The stage was awesome. One of the weirdest things that is that I wasn't ready for, not ready, no, I'm sorry, that I did not believe is that they just let you do whatever you want to do. For example, when there's 2 stages, but only one is playing at the daytime stage was on the beach, the nighttime stage was in the grass. You can just go on stage. Like you can just walk up there whenever you want. If it doesn't matter who's like you can just go on there. When the DJ's playing, you just wait until the stage is not at capacity. You just go on. They let everyone on stage. Everyone can go anywhere. It is one of the more like you don't like people were just dancing on the speaker stacks. Nobody cared. I was like, okay. It was one of the weirder things because like I have like a perception of people and how they handle themselves at events, and it's not that great, right? Like going to EDC, I see people fucking blasted that probably should go to the med tent, right? And you're like, okay, right, you're young, I get it, but you didn't really see that here. And people were, I guess the best way I could describe it was like a mini Burning Man where this festival was probably so much that like only people that are capable of handling themselves are going to go in the first place. Does that make sense? Like this, like you guys know, love festivals, love music. This is the first festival. I told my friends, I was like, this was a lot of fun. I probably won't go again for another couple years. That's how much this thing sucked out of my soul. It's just like, ugh. Song from the video clip. Oh my God, if you actually found it, I'm going to be so happy. I didn't even pay attention. What is it called? Drown Masano remix? This is totally it. Oh my God, I just leaked. Oh my God. What the fuck? Why? Pain. Why was, I don't know. I think I was looking at her playlist or something. Yes! Yes! Oh my God, so fucking big. So big and beefy. Oh my God. Yay. Thank you. I appreciate it. How does it feel now that you're closer to 40 than you are to 18? I'm not scared of 40 anymore. I think that's just kind of like what happens. But like I'm really not afraid of 40. Like the amount of all right, first of all, half of the people that were playing this music festival were over 40, right? I like if I'm looking at people that I love to like go out and experience at 6 in the morning and they're 50, fuck it, I'm fine. Like I'm good. No, not Shaq. Shaq was not there playing rhythm. 40's the new 30. I'm not even 30, so I'm not even worried about it. Anyways, point is, everybody was very well dressed. The totems were incredible. I don't know if I have a bunch of photos, but some of the great totems or practical ones, somebody had a coat rack totem, which was incredible because you don't understand how valuable that is until because it's freezing, but when you're in the crowd dancing, it's warm. So you don't want to have your giant coat on. So they just had a giant coat rack and you just put your coat on it and dance. And it was so good with a light on top. This one was really cool. It was just somebody's disco ball that they had with a light on it. And it was actually a functioning one, which is like, you know, that's extra. The amount of bubble blasters that people were using. I saw somebody with like a leaf blower bubbler. It was incredible. It worked so well. The stage really was cool. So this was during an artist called Marbs, who I guess part of like their thing is that people have mushroom totems and they bring it to the front during his set. So there were a bunch of mushroom installations around. People fucking went out and just dismantled them to bring them here, which is really cool. Yeah, you know, I wish the videos were higher quality, but I mean they are when, you know, they're rendered. But I just thought it was cool. So the stage was actually all made out of hand cut wood and rope. Strung back and forth, kind of like my ceiling. If you got like that idea, like the back and forth thing, very beautiful. A whole shit ton of work that like only gets used once. Like, they don't reuse the stage. So it's wild when you think about, like, somebody going through and carving all of the stage. Who's getting banned? Stomp. Wow. 3 messages. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. I'll see you later. 07's in the chat. It was really pretty stage. Here's an art car that I just thought was funny. I don't know. They had a bunch of like random art cars and stuff that you could like, hang out in. This fucking license plate plug daddy. I walked past. I was like, I wonder if he sells drugs, guys. I don't know. You think the plug daddy Tesla owner is a drug dealer? They had fire dancers. Why is it so low quality? Doesn't matter. Just trying to give you a scale of it. So this was like, you know, 3-minute walk from the stage. What's this fest called? Desert Hearts? Pretty cool. All right, you guys ready for the story? Okay, this is the one story that's gonna dwarf all the others. Okay, day one, I'm in there, just trying to catch up with everybody. You know, I'm drinking warm vodka and sports drink mixed into a sriracha bottle that I'm squirting into my mouth because that was the easiest way to carry it into the festival. Because I didn't want to spend $40 a drink, you know? And listen, we're practical over here. We were camping like an absolute degen. It like literally, you have no idea how good the sriracha bottle was though, as an idea. Like, first of all, still COVID, right? So just hey, you want some? Yeah, it was so good. The best idea. Nobody's lips touching my shit, just like squirting. Oh, so good. Anyways, it's like 3 in the morning, and I know it doesn't look like it right now, but that's light pollution, and I had the ISO cranked. It's 3 in the morning, day one. Everybody's blitzed, and we're wearing. Oh God. Hold on. And we're wearing an outfit. What outfit? Custodians. So we are the. Oh no, I don't have a. I'm gonna have to show you like a physical photo. We dressed up on the first day as custodians. Like our name tags were like mine was just boner, but people were like tall cunt and whatever. And we had mops and we had a full, you know, Dickies 1-piece blue suits. And we, oh yeah, I posted on Instagram here. I mean, this is going to be an awful photo, but like you can see us, like we brought, you see this? We brought a mop bucket, filled it with ice and beers, and we brought it to the dance floor. We had like wet floor signs, mops and stuff, and we were literally sweeping up and mopping up the trash in the dance floor. It was such a good bit. And people kind of like gave us space too, because we put up wet floor signs around the dance floor where we were, and it was 15 of us, and like people kind of, I don't know, it was great idea. Anyways, we get halfway back because we've been janitors for 5 hours, and I don't know about you, but like being in a new custodian outfit chafes. So we were like, oh, let's go get changed. It's cold. We're gonna go put on the fur. Get halfway back to the camp, which is a 10-minute walk from the stage, from the beach to our campsite. 10 minutes. It's so far. And we're like, fuck. Or some, like one of the main people was like, fuck, we forgot to go sweep up the tavern. And everybody stops like, oh shit, yeah, we should probably go back. Let's go back. And I was like, what? And my friend Stu's like, we got to go sweep up the tavern. We got to go clean it up. And I'm like, what are you talking about? The best part about this is that with a good group of friends and a good bit and a good festival and everybody's having a good time and you're just knee deep in the bit, it's hard to tell what's like a joke and what's serious. Okay? So I'm like, we have to go turn around. Something is so important that we have to turn around halfway back to camp, which we all decided to go to. We're lugging like backpacks of alcohol back and go sweep up a tavern. There's no tavern. We're on the beach. What the fuck are you talking about? So we're walking back and we keep walking and we get to the beach and I'm like, we're like, all right, so this is the lake, right? As you can see, and we're walking towards the lake. And at this point, I'm like, I'm just along for the ride because I'm like, I don't really understand the concept here, but we're dragging it's a difficult amount of alcohol in that bucket. You ever tried to drag a mop bucket through loose sand? Okay. So we're it's a lot of effort. And I'm like, why are we doing this? And we're walking towards this thing. Now, this is the thing that we're walking towards in the distance, all the way out here. About a 5-minute walk from the stage, all the way down in the bottom corner of the beach, completely far away from anything. There's nothing over here in the festival besides this shroom. And we get there, and it is a tavern. It says, tonight's tavern, and it is made out of plywood. And my friend looks at me and goes, Burning Man installation. And I'm like, what the fuck? So a Burning Man camp built a Western tavern on the beach, completely kitted out, looks so fucking good, full of casted actors with events and stuff. And when I tell you, I was so speechless. I went back every night. There's nothing cooler than this. And nothing more absurd. So we get in line and oh my God. Let me try and, I don't know what I'm, all right. So this is the group. I'm just trying to show, all right. So this is the bar. Okay. Look, like, do you get it? Like, they literally built an outdoor, here, I'm going to try and show you. They built a tavern in the beach. The water's 5 feet from here. They built an entire tavern up here, a bar. There's like 50, 60 people in here. It's all decorated. They don't serve alcohol in there at all. But there's like a PA system, all this stuff. So I'm like, okay. I get in line and they've got bouncers there. Some guys in a full gimp suit, great, and a girl with a clipboard. And I'm first in line. And the guy in the gimp suit goes, show me your fake ID. And I was like, what? And he goes, show me your fake ID. And I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, then get the fuck out of line. And my friend Stu, like, taps me on the shoulder. He goes, I got this. And he walks up to the guy and he pulls out a lollipop. And he gives the guy the lollipop. And the guy grabs the lollipop and he looks at it and he goes, all right, you're in. And I'm like, and then the guy looks at me and goes, give me your fake ID. And I was like, oh. So I reach into my pocket, I give him a White Claw, and he looks at it and he goes, this doesn't look like you. And I was like, and he goes, okay, I got you. You're on in. And I was like, okay, this is going to be the best shit ever. Like, people, like everybody had to give a fake ID or whatever the bit was for that day. They gave out like random, okay, whatever. So we get inside and this is going on. Hold on. So I'm like, so I'm in line. I'm like, and I'm like, what is happening? Why are we chanting? All right, so we get in. Here's the bar. Oh no, I only have this 1 second. All right, you can kind of see the bar makeup, right? Here we go. Those are some puppy. All right. the bit for the time that we were in there was, this was a pussy eating contest put on by these two women acting like dudes. But they used fruit. Wait, am I watching somebody just make it like... So, like, obviously I was so lost. I'm like, am I watching somebody fuck a fruit? So this was the finals.
Are we ready? Can we get this chussy out of the... Can someone move this?
Out here.
Get that thing out of there.
I want a fair fight, okay? And by fight, I mean love making to vagina. Okay?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
May the best cunning of liquor win.
That's right. Okay, DJ.
Like,
Let's do this.
I can't.
Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise for our contestants.
This motherfucker's like fucking making fucking box over here.
Dad was having a phone call because of fire.
I'm not joking. I only recorded 45 seconds of this, but when I tell you this went on for the whole song, okay? When I tell you this went on for 3 minutes, okay? The guy on the left won. You see the chussy? He put the papaya on this corner, took 4 steps back, and then dove head first and slid on his face like a cartoon with his legs in the air down it. And I was like, I mean, yeah, like, you win, clearly. Like, it was so fucking wild. Okay. This is the next day. Of course, we come back. This needs some background. I could only record a little bit of this because our friend Caitlin was pretty blitzed. And she was heckling this guy who got on stage, and he was like kind of nervous. And he was like, okay, I've never done this before. Does anybody know the words to whatever song they're playing, they're singing? And Caitlin puts her hand up, and Stu, knowing how bad this could be, is like, no. And the guy, of course, sees Caitlin and goes, you, come on up. You know the words? She stands up on the counter and she's like, I don't know the words. And he's like, what the fuck? Okay, well, I guess you can be like a backup dancer. And then he gives this guy a microphone. He's like, is anybody out there celebrating something? And this guy who's got the mic is like, my friend from Sydney. It's his bachelor party. And he's like, okay. Puts down a chair right here in the front of the bar. And the guy on stage is like, he's like, listen, I've never done this before, and I'm nervous, but I'm ready, and I hope you are, and can we play the music? The reason that that's all we have is because during this I Will Survive striptease, this man gets completely naked with the exception of pink fucking pantyhose. His dick is out and he is stripping and grinding all over this guy while 100 of us are just watching, and my friend is dancing on the table behind him. And you can tell the guy is absolutely serious. This is the first time he's done this because he's super like uncomfortable with having his cock out in front of all these people. And I'm like, this festival is a lot. It's one of those. But when I tell you this was this was so good. Everything about this was incredible. That was a song from... That was another song from the Another one. See, dude, oh man, I was Shazamming the shit out of this. This was a good one. This was at 6:30 in the morning during Justin Martin's set. These guys had a sharp bus with a sign on the side that says "won't top," and they just were all, there's a guy in like a bus driver suit and 4 of them in there like riding in the bus. I was like, that's a pretty good totem, because they had to build it here. Yeah. Screenshot of the camera app. Yeah, listen, I'm not proud of it, all right? Look, bro, okay? I'm not proud of it. Yeah. Oh, this is 5:46 in the morning. How much did this trip cost? See? Ain't no quitters at the festival. How much did the trip cost? So you could buy day ticket or 2-day ticket or week tickets. I think the tickets for the whole weekend were like $350, and parking pass was $99. So like that's it. If you wanted premium parking or whatever, fine. But it's 3 days. Like, yeah, it's really not bad. And by the way, you get to bring your own alcohol. I bought 2 drinks. I spent $180 at the festival for food, whatever. I spend that much if I go to like one nightclub in LA, right? Because each drink is like $30. So really not bad at all. For 3 days, and since you're bringing in your alcohol and stuff, yeah, it was very acceptable, and it's 60 miles away from LA, so about an hour and a half. 99 for parking wouldn't be terrible if you carpooled. Yeah, no, of course, but it is camping, so anyways, beach stage. So during the day, you know, this was a very weird song. When I tell you it was too hot to sit outside, I mean it. It was 88 degrees on the first full day that I was there, and I had SPF 50, and I think I would have died if I didn't have shade. Like, I'm tan, but it was fucked up. Excuse me, sorry. It was like the UV index was incredible. Not even 100. It doesn't matter how hot it was. I'm talking about like how intense the sun was. It was so intense. And the water was frigid. So I only spent a little bit of time in there. Hold on. Before I actually. What is this? All right. Yeah, it was just pretty. This was the lake. There was an island out here. No, I couldn't swim to it. There were people like boating and stuff that weren't a part of the festival out there. And no, it was gonna be a long swim. But in my head, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna swim to that island. No. It was nice. You know, I just realized that I should be really careful because there's probably titty in some of these. Because there were a lot of naked people. I need this song too. Wait, is this one? This one! So good! Fuck! Oh, I was just trying to get another part of it. So this is during the day. Here's like, do you see? This is the tavern. Like, look Look how inconspicuous and off to the side this is. So cool. Oh yeah, look what I saw. Judy. All right. Stu's birthday. His part of his like thing, or part of the thing that the group did a while ago when they last went, was they fill a piñata with a bunch of shit and they walk around and you entice people to reach it and grab something and you just cheer no matter what they pull out. Gotta be the biggest serotonin boost of the entire weekend, because like, you know, the people are just pulling out like a straw and everybody's just like, yeah! He had pulled out a lollipop. And like, you know, then people start yelling and everybody's like, it's like, I don't know, it's just free serotonin. I don't know what I don't know what this is. Another banger. Okay. This was a good photo of the stage. You know, just a lot of colors. I think I took a couple. Just a really, really pretty stage. And then, this is the last video I took. Yep, heaters. I mean, this was like the music the whole time. It was so good. And then here's my step counter. The difference between Saturday and Sunday is I left my phone in the tent on Saturday. So I probably walked like 50 miles this weekend, which is gross. My hips really hurt. But yeah, we're alive. So no shit. No wonder you lost 8 pounds. Yeah. So I'm exhausted. You know, took a shower. I got up at 8 a.m. this morning, drove 2 hours home, took a shower, ate a fat bowl of ramen, and now I'm here. So, what are we doing today? Well, it's not going to be a full stream. I think I might play Elden Ring maybe. I do want to play GeoGuessr for a bit, and then, yeah, we're going to hang out, because I got to pee, too. But, like, I really have to take it easy. I was going to sleep, but I knew that if I went to bed, I was not waking up. I have only slept 3... Oh, I forgot the worst part about this. So, the first day and the second day, I basically got back to the tent at 9 a.m. The problem is that it is... Even though it is 68 degrees at 9 a.m., right? Direct sunlight, hot. Like, incapable of sleeping hot. You're just dripping sweat. So I slept an hour the first night, maybe 2 hours the second night, and I slept 4 hours last night. So I'm tired. And I know that if I sleep, I'm not waking up till tomorrow. So I have to just like really push to try and make it to like 8 p.m. And then I can go to bed, you know, get a good like 10, 12 hours. But like, ugh. Fuck that sleep schedule all the way up. Yeah. How many people died? 0. I don't know if it's like a weird misconception, but like people really don't die at music festivals. Nobody's died at EDC in like 5 years. And the person that did die in like 2017 died of heat stroke that we know of. I mean, what do you mean that we know of? You guys think that people can just die at a music festival and nobody knows? Are you kidding me? There's a report of every single incident available at every single music festival, especially when it's held on public grounds. So, you know, Yeah, no. 250,000 people go to EDC and nobody dies. It's just like, you know. Yeah, the CIA comes. Ugh. Was the drive better than EDC on the way? Well, yeah, because Vegas is so far away. It took me 7 hours to get home. That was really fucked up. Not from Desert Hearts, but from EDC. Okay, here's the thing. I've got to go piss, which is very important for me. Once I do that, I'm going to come back and we're going to play Daily Challenge. And so I'm going to run a poll while I am gone. Gonna go fry some pork chops. What the fuck?
Shoot or steal, done lost my state of mind. Think it's time to cut a deal for all these selfish crimes. The devil's in the things I do and causes so much pain. I know it's time to find my head, cause I lost myself again. Lost myself again. I lost myself again. Cause I lost myself again. I lost myself again. The devil's in the things I do and causes so much pain. I know it's time to find my head, cause I lost myself again. I lost myself again. Just trying to find my head, 'cause I lost myself again.
Oh, also, God damn. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyways, also, I'm really, I'm dying. I'm really happy for Sykkuno for switching to YouTube and all, but like, what the fuck? I watched a clip of his like last stream or whatever, and I sincerely thought he was going to die with the way people were reacting, and he's just switching to YouTube. I'm like somebody was crying. I was like, I don't understand. Yeah, they did. I seriously was like, oh, fuck. All right. Jesus. Ugh. I bathed using hiking wipes. God, I was so grody. Okay. It's because they made a surprise because it's the first day he started streaming, so he got emotional again. Oh. I did come from a desert storm. All right, I'm not gonna let you guys down, okay? Gillespie Road. All right, so it's the UK, right? Australia or the UK? I don't like this road. I'm going back. Give way. Oh, fuck. Look at these mountains. I mean, Scotland? Well, it said English. Ireland? Scotland? Wales? Gillespie was the name of that road, right? Yeah, it might be New Zealand. Look how cold it looks. These are sheep. This is New Zealand. I'm actually going to cough so much it's going to piss all of you off. Gotta be New Zealand, right? Yeah. Also, this doesn't look like anything in the UK. Are you kidding me? Gillespie Road. We already listened to this song. Really? Holy shit. All right. Part of me really thinks it's down here. But it might not be. What if it's Tasmania? No. Yeah. Okay. Look at these. Dude, wow. Look at these trees. What the hell? All right. Wherever they are, it rains a lot, obviously, because there's a fucking rock slide. Or landslide. I'm gonna commit. Fuck. You know? I mean, it's not bad at all, but I'm just like, I mean, that's really remote. I was not going to go that far. That was scary. I was never going to go down here. But yeah, I mean, look how south. People don't realize how south this is. Also, I feel like people don't realize how south like Argentina and Chile get. Like, this is the place that you go from to go to Antarctica. It's crazy. The Falkland Islands. Yeah, they got a museum. Oh my God. When I tell you that I drank so much fucking sport drink vodka. I think I'm 80% sport drink vodka now. I just need Jesus or something. I need somebody to like. Hey, and I didn't even get to talk about the Ravens draft. We crushed the draft. So good. Really, really happy. Okay. So in Asia, Africa. This looks Asian. Yeah, this looks Asian, right? He's taking a photo of the Google Street View car. No. South American? Recargas? Yeah. Punto. Okay. Portugas. No. Shit. Okay. Cordoba. They use dollar signs. Cordoba. Why do I know Cordoba? I know what as soon as I know, like as soon as I see it, I'm gonna freak out. Cordoba. Fuck. Where the fuck is Cordoba? It sounds so familiar. All right, look, we're near the. Shit. This is bad, guys. Oh my God, thank the Lord. So can somebody tell me where Cordoba was that I was thinking of, or did I just make that shit up? I was pretty confident it was in this area. I mean, I knew it was in this area, but Spain? Ah. Yeah, there it is. God damn it. Oh, and Argentina. Yeah. I was probably thinking the one in Argentina, I'm going to be real. It's like the second biggest city in Argentina. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it's probably where my school in high school took their Spanish class trip. I bet. I don't think they went to Buenos Aires. All right, whatever. Either way, there's a little bit of Cordoba in all of us. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, that's good, I guess. Not great, though. Hello? Hello? Oh. Let's say Policia. Love it when this happens. Where the fuck is Costa Rica? Okay. Mountains to the south. Most likely in San Jose, if I had to guess. Right? Powerade. I kind of want a vending machine. I know this is going to be a weird concept, but like, I've been thinking about it. You know how fire it would be to have a vending machine in your house for no reason other than a vending machine? Be sick. We're right here outside the park. No, for sure, right? Yeah, we're right here. Look. Yeah, 100%. No, maybe not. Because we're through the park right now. Oh, this is a stadium. I don't see a stadium here. Yeah. Okay, that's not good. It's a cemetery. All right, so let's say it's not San Jose. Oh, banger. Hey! Not helpful. Shit. You know, it's just, oh. It's not there. All right, let's go here. Yeah, it's not here. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, I'm so good. Thank God I didn't change it. I didn't recognize that these paths were like the paved paths, and I didn't see a stadium. Oh, wait, was I staring at it? I'm so dumb. Doesn't matter. I mean, you know. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. All right, tourists. This man is eating a fuck. These things are so trash. I don't understand people who see like icy cones or whatever and they're like, yup, need that. Like, they're so gross. All right, we got cannons. Overlooking a town, old town, sandstone, Italy, Spain, Portugal. Oop, whoa, Cruise Roy. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm thinking that I might be able to uh-oh. Wait, perfect actually. General life? What the hell? Palace and gardens. Nazar Palace, Naz or something. Oi, Chief. Where are we? Don't fucking point at me. All right. Tower gate, 7 floors, period, century. Not helpful. Fuck! I mean, I'm probably best to just say Madrid. Although, this is cool. I've never been to Spain. I'd like to go to Spain. I'd like to go to Europe again. Damn, big doors. Little moat. I lost the game. All right. Well, Granada. All right, cool. Wow. Look at all of these very famous places. Wow, so cool. It's all right, though. Coop Pank. I love Coop Pank. Apteek. 2 E's. Dutch. Ooh. Russian? No. Eastern European, though. Right? That's Orthodox Christian Church. Okay, I guess we're in Calaveri. There's water on the left. It looks like a river. Calaver. I mean, maybe. Okay, I gotta keep looking. Am I sure it's not Denmark? Whoa, go back. Whoa, go back. No, no, the fucking, yes. God damn it. It doesn't look like it does not look like Denmark. Right? I don't see any. Oh. No, you. Wait. Oh. Albania? Talina? Wait. Talina? I didn't click it? I didn't click it in time, I guess. What do you mean, how do I throw that? I don't know, dude. I'm sorry I didn't see Talina until the end. Bruh, shut up, all right? I pulled so many of these out of my ass just because I couldn't figure out Estonia at the end, all right? Estonian flag on the sign. I wasn't paying attention, clearly. You had 10 minutes to click to Lynn? No, I didn't. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, listen. Yeah, I have 4 brain cells. Okay? Fuckers, so... You know? I almost clicked yeah. Just refund. Ugh. Fuck you. All right, I do want to play a couple 1v1s, actually. I don't really feel like playing anything too serious. Wait, what the hell? Should make a series out of this. I think I will. Here's the season standings where you can see your progress. All right. Give me a sec. All right. I had to get a box of Triscuits, okay? No, I just have dust. No. They're sea salt. Okay. Shit, I gotta change categories. Damn. All right. Okay. I fucked up. All right. India? No. Lomas del Valle? What the hell? Okay. Where looks like this? It's water. I don't know. Shh. That was cool. Okay. Din. Like dinero. Wait, what? Am I reading too much into this? Serbia? Yep. I wonder. Okay. I'm gonna say it's in Ireland. Damn. Hungry. Oh no. Okay. Okay. No way. Oh my God. I got rolled. Bishkek is getting so much attention. Red black on license plate, really? This is UK. Wait. No, it's not. What? Where is this? Um, um, Oh, Netherlands. Right? Yep. Bike lanes in that color, really? Ooh. Look at that alpha. Uh-oh. I hate to break it to you guys. I don't know where we are. I was gonna say Finland. I have a feeling it could be Estonia, though. Ooh. Hopeful? Nope. Bruh. Bruh. Whoa. Okay. It makes me think it's like Estonia. Right? I don't know. Well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna choke on this fucking... Oh my god, these Triscuits are choking me out. Bratislava. U58. Bratislava's to the north. We're in the 526. I don't give a shit. We're up. Oh, fuck! Why? I tried to click it. Oh, my God. Man. All right, looking at this, I don't see shit. Looks arid, mountainous, lush. They're farming. We got cows. Ragusta Siracusa. Oh shit. Suck my cock. Okay. Japan. I'm putting the pressure on this dude. We're actually on coastal Japan. I bet you we're here. On the coast. Okay. Kill myself. What the hell? Whoa. Alright. Cool. Alright. A lot of birds. A lot of shit. Like, so much shit. Like, these birds are just steady shit. Looks like a charter. Doesn't look inhabited. Really? Desert-like? No idea. I can't tell. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. Look at these trees. These birds look like they're South African, but I don't know. Where are there cacti and trees like this? Probably not that far south. It's not Kenya. Doesn't look like Africa. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Australia? I was gonna guess here, dude. Galapagos. God, this song is so good. You guys trust me? Neither do I. I was really gonna send it. I need to remove these Triscuits from me. All right, look. Damn. Bulgaria. All right. I gotta put these away. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall asleep. Jesus Christ. I don't want to play games today. I'm not going to lie, chat. I'm so tired. You want to continue Stanley Parable? Oh, yeah, I could do that. That's actually 100% what I'm going to do. I forgot that I have the rest of that. Let's 100% do that. Way more chill. Ugh. Yeah. All right. But I'm gonna still play a couple more games of GeoGuessr because I really want to get plat. I can never unsee James May in that profile picture. What? A lot of foot traffic. Hungry? It is certainly not English. Patka. Yeah, it sounds, yeah, you know what? Why not? Oh, yeah. That's that good stuff. What's this person doing? Hey, baby, what is you doing? 24. Ooh, Australia. Right? What? 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 Give way. Yeah. How much you give away to these nuts? I'm thinking, or it could be South Africa. Yawulu. Uh-oh. 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 Virginia Fire Station. Virginia Beach. I mean... Fire Brigade, Northern Territory. Let's go. Let's go, Virginia. Where? Where is this dude? It don't matter. I don't even see it. What the fuck? This man said Minnesota? India? I don't. I mean, it could be Bangladesh. No, it's India. The crazy thing with India, is it India? Or is it Bangladesh? Well, this is tough. I'm gonna go with India. I don't see any Bangladesh advertisements, and for that reason, Happy New Year 2001. 2009, hell yeah. 2012, let's go. Fucking Bangladesh. It's all Ohio. Always has been. Uh-oh. I don't know whose flag that is. Justin, 07's in the chat. I'll see you later, brother. 6 messages in oh my God, in 8 years. Let's go. 07's, brother. What language is this? Is this Portuguese? Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say that we are in North Macedonia. No, we're not. I realized it didn't look Mediterranean enough. Serbia. Rocket launch happening? When? Right now? And where? Not space, like where? Like in the US. Greece. Wait, no, I can't read while I'm... First of all, not Greece. A with the O over it is... The AE is this Denmark? Rocket Lab. They're in Electron deploy 34 satellites to a sun synchronous blah blah blah. Okay. It's also a recovery mission. For the first time, the Rocket Lab will attempt a mid-air capture of Electron's first stage as it returns from space. Okay. Wait, with a helicopter? Okay. I'll check this out. It's go for flight. It starts in 5 minutes. We'll check it out after this. I'll just win real quick. You see these grain silos? You see these grasses? Okay. European Iowa? Yeah. Again with Serbia? Fuck. Uh-oh. Norway or Denmark? Somebody's riding a bike. Denmark. If that's actually real. Uh-oh. No, definitely Denmark. Look at it. It's marshy. Yup. Get fucked. All right.
Yes, sir. Confirm all expected recovery as goes are green and being monitored.
Confirmed.
All operators, this is the LD on mission. GNC LD on mission.
Whoops.
LDGC.
Yes, sir. Confirm all expected recovery as goes are green and being monitored.
Confirmed.
All operators, this is the LD on mission with the LD go for launch. From now on, there should be no red flags on your critical LCCs. Vcon LD on mission.
LD Vcon.
Confirm all expected flight computer as goes are green.
Confirmed green.
Vcon, lock auto sequencing confirmed.
Confirmed locked.
All operators, we are go for auto sequence start at T-minus 2 minutes. LD is go for launch.
All right. Good timing. Yeah, what company is this, by the way? God, I fucking love rockets, and I love space. Gets me so hard for humanity. Uh-oh. Sorry. I left my headphones on the spacebar.
Locks load complete. Lock system in recirculation.
Electron is 3D printed, by the way? Wait, what? That's really cool. All right. 1 minute. So where are they launching from? This must be West Coast.
All anti-gas disabled.
Stage 1 and Stage 2 are pressed for flight.
New Zealand?
High flow engine purges enabled.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I just wondered if I could see it.
Deluge is activated.
All right. Let's hope for a big boom or no big boom.
T-minus 20 seconds and counting.
Imagine this thing landing at yeah. Well, they flew the
10, 9,
shuttle.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff.
Ah, it's so sick! Go! Impregnate the skies with your satellites!
Beginning pitch.
You heard me.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
T plus 31 seconds into the mission, and Electron is airborne after our 26th launch from LC1. We have a great
Cameraman!
view of that Electron leaving
Hello?
the pad as Electron powers its way to
fuck?
space. We are
Hey!
now at 4 kilometers in altitude, and very soon Electron will reach max Q. This is what's known as the point in the mission when the aerodynamic forces against the rocket are at their peak and cause the most amount of stress Electron will experience on its ascent.
It's so
The call that was
sick.
called
I will
Max
never
Q
get over the
should come
fact
from
we have a
Mission
full
Control.
HD live stream from a goddamn rocket flying to space.
Vehicle has cleared max Q.
Hey, let's go.
Having cleared max Q, Electron's trajectory remains on track, and its propulsion is looking nominal as the mission continues to orbit.
Boy,
Soon
this
we'll
man
be coming
going.
up to the separation of the rocket stages that will signal the beginning of our Electron recovery attempt. First up will be MECO, or main engine cutoff, on Electron's first stage.
That's so
This is when
fucked
the
too that
rocket's
you can
9
see. Look,
This is when the rocket's
like,
9 Rutherford
look
engines
at
on
it.
its first stage
It's like a
power
guy,
down,
like
and then
that's
the rocket
New
will drift for
Zealand.
just
The
a moment
whole
before the
part.
first
That's
and
all of
second
it.
stage separate.
It's just there.
The second stage's engine should then
That's
start
so
up and
cool.
power the mission onto orbit, while Electron's booster begins its journey back toward the capture zone here on Earth.
All right,
As it makes
so-
its way home, we'll stay with that live camera feed for as long as we can.
Looks kind of
Before
flat,
we get ahead of
huh?
ourselves, let's wait for the call out of those first 3 events.
Yeah, looks pretty flat to me.
15 seconds to MECO.
It's going 7,000 kilometers an hour. This thing zooming. Oh my god. Again,
MECO
this rocket is 75 kilometers in the air, and we're watching it
Stage 2 mission
separate
confirmed.
live.
And here we go. It is happening. Electron has successfully completed MECO, stage separation, and second stage engine start. Our Electron recovery attempt is now officially in motion, and we are off to a fantastic start with this mission. As the mission continues for our customers, the fairing protecting their satellites will soon separate and fall away in preparation of payload deployment. We'll wait to see that on our screens. Oh, and there it goes. We had that visual and audio confirmation we were after of the fairing successfully deploying. A check of stage 2 speed and altitude tells us the mission is continuing nominally.
This is going.
Currently at more than 125 kilometers above Earth and reaching speeds of more than 8,000 kilometers per hour. Onward to orbit.
Stage 2 propulsion is nominal.
Guidance is nominal.
This is so... No, the helicopter part wasn't a joke. This is part of the reason why I want us to land on the moon.
When shut down, the
again.
stage continued to coast to apogee. Now, during that coast, the reaction control thrusters on the stage will have moved Electron into position to better help it survive its hot and fast travel on the way back to Earth. Once we hear the call that the first stage has reached apogee, we know that what goes up must then come back down and head toward the capture zone where our recovery helicopter is waiting for it.
Yeah, it is the ultimate game of catch. But no, like, I watched the Chris Hadfield live stream, or whatever, when he did that on the ISS, like years ago, which was incredible, right? Because the ISS has great internet, It's just bad ping. It's like something like 8,000 milliseconds, but they have gig internet. It's so wild. I'm like, well, yeah, that makes sense. Like, you know how hard it is to like get that concept through my head? I was like, okay, yeah. Cool. No, you can't play CS on it, but you could download.
Electron's second stage engine, as you heard there, is continuing nominally and firing hot as the mission continues to orbit. All payloads on the stage remain healthy and ready for release to their 520-kilometer circular orbit. The next milestones to watch out for will be the deployment of the first chute on the Electron booster and the swap of the batteries powering the Stage 2 Rutherford engine. Now, both events should occur within seconds of each other and be confirmed across mission control comms, so we'll make sure to listen out for those. Meanwhile, our recovery helicopter is ready and waiting out over the Pacific Ocean for that drogue chute on the Stage 1 to deploy, knowing that will indicate the main chute deployment and helicopter catch attempt will be only minutes away.
Yeah, streaming sports ball or TV would be fine. Like, they could probably watch Netflix up there.
Taking a look at the telemetry, Electron's second stage continues on its journey to orbit at a speed of over 11,000 kilometers an hour and an altitude of more than 220 kilometers. Meanwhile, Electron's first stage is on the correct angle of attack to make its way through the wall, as you can see on your left there. Now, that wall is the roughest part of the atmosphere, but thanks to the RCS
get mad that they share a password,
earlier,
a Netflix account on the ISS?
Is on a very smooth descent. We are coming up to the next gate, though, for Electron's second stage to clear, the battery hot swap for its Rutherford engine. This engine is the world's first to use the electric pump feed cycle for orbital space travel. To keep the propellant pump system going all the way to orbit, we swap out the batteries as they are drained with a new set to keep the system running. We're likely to catch the glint of sunlight reflecting off the discarded battery packs as they fall away, so keep your eyes on your screen for that and your ears open for the call from mission control.
That's so fucking sick. They reload batteries. Reloading! Just so they can hit the fucking gas again. That's so metal. It's so cool. And I assume that the batteries, like the debris like that, just breaks apart on re-entry, right? There it goes.
Hot swap successful.
Battery dosing confirmed.
Coming up on drogue deploy.
Fucking perfect so far. Bang on.
Nominal.
Guidance is nominal.
Drogue deployed.
God, it's so fucking weird to not have 7 TV on the pop-out
Battery
chat and I
hot
just see
swap
Drake.
is confirmed, and so too, you heard it there, the deployment of the drogue chute on Electron's first stage. The second stage is continuing nominally on its mission for our customers. You can see it on your screen there. And for recovery, we are around 30 seconds or so away from the main parachute being released. This action should really slow down the booster's travel to a slow enough speed for our recovery helicopter to safely move in and attempt to capture it.
I just want to see a helicopter pick up a rocket, honestly. Jaded Genius, thank you for the 32 months. My deployment is complete. Wheel to Wheel, welcome back, 66. Laura to Ask, thank you for the 38. Clark, thank you for the 36. Happy birthday. Awkward Scarecrow. Nice.
Fantastic news there from Mission Control. We have just had confirmation that the main parachute on Stage 1 was successfully deployed and the S-92 helicopter can prepare to capture Electron. We'll be bringing you updates as soon as we have them, but very soon we are also expecting Seco on the final stage separation of the kick stage. We'll wait for those calls, but stick with this view from the helicopter as long as we can.
Wait, so what chute deployed? For the rocket itself?
Entered burnout detect.
Main chute on the first booster broke apart then? Gotcha.
Guidance
So this is just the payload now? And the payload is
It's
just
a bit longer of a second stage burn than normal to get us to our 520 kilometre SSO orbit. On the left, you can see the helicopter moving into position, and on the right, we have Electron's second stage travelling onto orbit.
Wait, it is losing Wait, why is it losing altitude? Guys?
Seco.
Guys?
Stage 3 separation confirmed. Normal transfer orbit achieved.
You see it on the screen there. The Rutherford engine on Electron Stage 2 has successfully shut down, and Stage 2 and the kick stage will have cleanly separated. The kick stage will now enter what we call a coasting phase while it's in an elliptical orbit before its Curie engine ignites and propels it into its sun-synchronous orbit, where we will deploy the satellites. Now, on the left of your screen, you can see the views from that recovery helicopter. We have only a few minutes left in the capture window where that helicopter can safely recover Electron.
7 payloads.
Remember, catching a returning rocket stage mid-air is as it returns from space, is as highly complex as it sounds, and it demands extreme precision. So several critical milestones must align perfectly to ensure a successful capture. We are on track to do that, but we are prepared with an ocean vessel nearby. And we've just had confirmation as well that the parachute is in sight of the pilot on that chopper. Exciting stuff. Hopefully we'll see it on our screens there soon too.
Like, I don't understand though. Like, what do you mean what do you mean they're gonna catch it?
We are all waiting on the edge of our seats here at our facilities. If this catch is a success, it marks an enormous milestone in our recovery program. Let's hope we can see that parachute in the frame of the camera soon.
Dude, stop breathing heavy into your mic, please. Dude, please.
We've got various members of our recovery team stationed at the drop zone back on land, out on the recovery vessel for support. Here in MCC, they're in that crowd as you've seen in some of our shots. And of course, we have our pilot in the powerful Sikorsky S-92 helicopter in the sky over the Pacific, ensuring this is all going according to plan. Now you can see some of our recovery team members there. I don't think they could get any closer to that screen if they could. They are no doubt very anxious and waiting, like we all are, for this capture attempt to go ahead.
Okay. Still don't see it.
It was only 3 years ago, can you believe it, that we announced the Recovery and Reusability Program. And here we are today after 5 successful previous re-entries, bringing us to this moment. What you can see on your screen is the line from the helicopter with the capture hook at the end of it. That pilot is moving into position to attempt that catch with the Electron booster underneath the parachute. Hopefully we'll see that on our screen soon. But keep your fingers crossed for this attempt.
All right, so listen. I need you to fly a helicopter and catch a rocket falling from space. All right? Deal?
Just very quickly, while I can, I want to point you to the right side of the screen that shows that the kick stage is on its elliptical path above the world and onward to orbit for our customers. And then, of course, again, we're all keeping our eyes on the left that you can see the recovery helicopter in that zone moving in for the catch attempt. Hopefully, again, that we see that soon.
This is just Fast and Furious. Go on! Get it! My camera's in the way. I mean, yeah.
I don't know about all of you viewing, but the longer I watch this line waiting for that parachute to come in. Oh, there we go. We've got our first glimpse of it.
Surely not. Oh. So, all right. Guess that's a thing we can do now. Just fucking grab a falling rocket out of the sky with a helicopter.
Absolutely incredible stuff there. We have successfully caught that electron booster underneath the parachute. So that helicopter, confirming again, has hooked onto the drogue line and has captured electron. Just incredible. So now the helicopter will bring the stage to land where our engineers will analyze and determine if electron is suitable for reflight.
What the fuck? That was sick. Can we switch camera? I want to see, like, can I get some info? Okay. Oh, so we probably lost satellite feed.
Now we're going to take a bit of a break on the webcast, but we will be back with you closer to payload deployment for the primary mission to listen into those final moments from mission control. I'll see you back here soon.
All right, well, I'm just going to assume it all works out. Because I don't really want to watch. How long is it going to be before it starts payload drop induces? Because it's just going to be this, like, it's just going to be this screen. So, at least 3. Yeah, sick. Yeah, it's going to be a while. Anyways, that was really cool. Sick. All right. Stanley Parable. All right. Did the menu change from last time? It did. It's a different menu. Huh. I wonder if it changes if I quit again. All right, maybe it is the same. Wait. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Here's background.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Me too, Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
All right, oh boy. All right. So.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Well,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm trying to think what I want to do first. I think I want to be super... Should I go to the figurine? Oh, the bucket. I forgot. I'm not going to touch the bucket. But I am gonna... go to the meeting room. I am going to go to the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Did I not find them all? I thought I did. Oh. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. I need to find...
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yeah. See, I thought it would be here.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here, and now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Oh no.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
I didn't need to do this.
He believed
I should do this with the bucket, though.
His boss would think he was crazy.
Uh-oh.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just...
All right. Yeah, I gotta reset. But I'm gonna do that exact path with the
Stanley,
what the
I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things.
What the
It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Okay. Doc, happy 100 months. I appreciate you sticking around for longer than anybody should. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the century. And congrats on the pay raise. Wow. Yeah. Great. Incredible. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Don't you guys remember that? All right. Right. Do I go down here? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Man, get a load of this. Wait. Holy shit. No. There's more. Oh.
And here was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the warehouse. You did that, Stanley.
I did.
I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Thank you. Whoa.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Yeah, but what if I go this way?
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised.
Right.
After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Doubtful. Because I forget things all the time. Thank you for the 5
Let's
gifted.
see. What came next? Oh, yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room,
Yeah.
but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
No, I don't. No, I don't think it did.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Yes!
takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Okay. All right, can't go that way. Right.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here, under the stairs.
Yeah.
This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
All right.
And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone. No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
No. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, boy.
Okay, yes, that spot under the stairs, I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
You said that.
Let's keep going. I want more.
You already said that, dude.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
No. Oh, my...
Yes, I love that video.
Now, what is this room, brother?
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room. These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
Yeah.
Next one.
Me too. Very glad. Wait.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Because it's bad. You can't live in the past.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Can you find them? Collect them all. All right. I mean, yeah. Ooh, collectibles. Okay. Great. Good. Hello? You mean to tell me you coded this area in? There's nothing of importance? Oh no. Oh, my jump circle!
The terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
Reset it!
Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Can you reset my jumps, please. Tubbo. Thanks for the gifted subs.
Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Right. And then here we go. And home.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Okay.
Was there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
My family?
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
There's blackout.
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore.
Hell yeah!
Oh, but he truly was so much fun to
No,
play
you're an
with.
independent man.
You know
AI
what?
thing.
Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Wait, no.
I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Uh-oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, I'm going to do bucket.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
And I went down here.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Why is
Perhaps
there
his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Why is there a hole?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
What's he saying?
Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
No!
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
No!
That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner?
Yes.
Well, I've never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket, as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Okay.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Is that it? All right. Thanks, man. Property is Stanley,
All right,
guys.
I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
I think there is probably more.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display.
Me too.
You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
All right. Fuck you. All right. Okay. That's cool. So, bucket ending, huh? All right, I think that's enough. I can't leave the bucket. I'm gonna go down.
To the staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Wait, no
admitting
way.
He had left his
Wait.
post during work hours.
No way.
He might be fired for that.
I thought
And
it
in
was
such a
supposed to be
competitive
different.
Economy, why had he?
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
That wasn't
What could it
different.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
How was that
Perhaps he had
different?
Simply missed a memo. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Starts off the same. Gotcha. My bad.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Give me a sticker! I'm not moving. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
No!
How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
What the fuck?
Now he felt himself floating off the ground. "Oh, gracious," he exclaimed. "Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it." Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Bucket?
"Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket." Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his.
No.
None of them were his special
No.
bucket. "Come to me, Stanley.
No.
Find me." He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
What the fuck?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion.
True.
And it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
No buckets?
Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck,
True.
yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
What the fuck? Okay. Wow. Really love that
All
for
of his
her.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Yeah. I got the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Right. Well, here's the thing. I'm going with
and here it was.
the bucket.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay. Do I go here and then down with the bucket, or do I go... Let's go here.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room.
Oh, no, I
go
already
somewhere
did this.
else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay. Oh, okay. I haven't gone all the way.
Said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Yes, sir.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I feel like you're jealous, okay? Now, me and the bucket.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here. Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Wow, yeah, I don't see why I shouldn't do that. Ooh. Oh, yeah, ooh. Uh-huh.
Now pick up the phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together. This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
I mean, it can't? What do you mean? Nice apartment, Stanley. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press K to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Got it. Well,
lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
you don't know until you can try. Press B to go back to work.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to
You
a
don't know
different
that!
location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
You don't know that. Don't listen to the loud man. Press C.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
But the bucket treats me right.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yep, it do. All right. Yes, I'm real. Don't you you believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Yeah, I do.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Okay, so you're saying the bucket is incredible. Press I to relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Press F to go home to work to home to work to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Yeah. Okay. It's bucket time. Hey, should we have candles lit on the table? Wait, what's in this room?
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No.
Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it.
No.
Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Okay. Oh my God. I'm like falling asleep, sitting up. I'm not even lying, chat.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
Wait.
This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Yeah. Well. I'm gonna grab the bucket again.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
So I'm gonna do. Let's hear this.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Who farted? No.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
All right, we went
Stanley
that way.
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Hit this, go down.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Uh-oh.
I knew you'd find this place eventually.
I mean, I've been here, though.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, I did this.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows
Because
where it'll go off
we
to
go to the
next.
map
And
assets.
it played some silly music as well.
I think I did jump off the cargo lift.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
Yeah, I've already done this. Okay. Okay,
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Well, will we?
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was...
All right, I'm going to the warehouse again.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
said the bucket.
All right.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever
this
the bucket
way.
asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless... What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
All right.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
I got it.
Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh my god.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Got it.
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Ah.
Item 2. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
Let's go! What?
Item 4. Is this a bucket? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
Yes!
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha. Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere. Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what?
Really
I'm
is
too
a
confused to
bucket?
even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
No! My bucket!
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket? Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Okay, good to know.
Wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
Yeah.
So, tell you what, I'll reset everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Yeah.
Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
And before all the textures are buckets.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Yes. A good bucket, indeed.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
All right, let's do the true ending or whatever.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, I'm here. Anything in here? Nope. What about in here? Wait, no, wait, hold on. Let me try and do the, so I go down here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
It happens to us all.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth